Okay, I think we're good. I think we're live now. Finally, take this off my face. Yeah, looks like I had to start a new Rumble broadcast studio. Looks like it was messed up. The old one was. So looks like the new one works better though. That makes me happy. It makes me happy. Delete, delete. Gonna delete some of this stuff here. So we're actually live on X right now, doing a little live space. So you can hear that. Listen in while we're
Has
chilling.
been confusing for friends that I knew before I got involved in that community. People who've known me years or weeks, either one. Um,
Can you?
I
Can
kind of had an understanding
Jeez,
about
I can't type.
myself, even in my early 20s, that something about my life and my experience meant that I was a bridge. And I don't say that to people very often because when people don't understand what you're talking about, a lot of times you end up with mockery type of criticism, you know. Um, and there are trendy ideas. So if something is a trendy
It's
idea,
the
then
right one.
people will automatically say, "Oh, you're just saying that because other people say that." It's like, no, this is something I've understood about myself since I was really young. Um, and I never understood exactly where that fit. It kind of came up when I got to know people in Russia in the Periscope community, live stream broadcasting, and here I am again. And now I thought it was
Can
intense
you
then.
guys
Now
hear
it's
me?
more intense because talking to people in Russia was not nearly as difficult because we were already past the Cold War. Now I'm talking to
Okay.
people who are in a war, and one of the most profound emotional experiences for me has been being in a space with someone who opens their mic and you can hear that siren and they say,
Hey,
"Gotta go."
Denise. Yes,
And
good, good.
they'll
Thank you.
stay in the space unless they get
Good.
disconnected.
Let's have a little
I
smoke
figured
while we
out
get
kind of to let everybody know
some
I'm
work done.
okay. Like Yosef will start hitting emojis while he's headed for the shelter, just to let people know I'm still here. That's whether he's hosting or speaking, usually when he's hosting. And there was one time he could not get Tara assigned co-host. They were having problems with it,
All right, let's have a little
and he
smoke.
turned to me. He actually threw me the co-host slot to keep the space going. He's only done that once, but it just dropped my jaw. I was like, now that is trust, because in the Jewish community, there's not a lot of trust for outsiders.
Probably
So
not.
this has been like navigating, not to be like a really terrible pun, but navigating a minefield. It's an emotional minefield with them, but I'm willing to do it because I have found value in that. Go ahead, Trish.
Pack a bowl, pack
Speaking of
a bowl.
prayer, Angelina, I'm sure you guys all know that, and this is getting off topic, so you'll have to excuse me. Um,
That's okay.
uh, gosh
Smoking with
darn
me,
it, what was I
nice.
gonna say?
Prayer.
Yeah, we're talking about prayer. Oh yeah, most of you know, property managers, landlords, they're hard to get a hold of. They're hard to get a response from.
Hmm.
And I just got a response from my landlord and said, "I will look into this." Yeah,
Wow.
got a response. So they said that they watched the videos and are concerned and they will take care of it. I'm
Hey,
like,
Rose,
holy moly.
Wow. So they already saw it. That's good.
I
They
gotta make
already
some.
saw it. I'm sure they've gotten complaints from other people because I'm not the only one's piece, who was being, um, what's that word? Who was being disturbed by these neighbors. So yeah, that was awesome to get a reply so quickly.
I don't know how your police response is there, but we've had some problems in my area. I mean, if there's something serious like your life is being threatened, the sheriff here is real serious now because of what happened with the Inland Regional Center shooting. That was in 2015. For anybody who doesn't know, I lost a friend in that attack. It was a terrorist attack. Um, but prior to that, we moved into this house about 16 years ago, maybe a little more. And I guess the people who lived next door had already pissed off inspectors, police, all kinds of things. I don't like the term Karen, but if you had to come up with an analogy, what people describe as that, she was that. Um, so when I would call the police for disturbing the peace issue, and I mean bad, like the guy across the street was beating his wife in the front window. The kids were on
Hey,
the lawn
thank
crying.
you for the stars,
Um,
Denise.
these assholes would, whether it was that or a music complaint, would park in front of my house and start walking up the driveway to talk to me. And I had them do that one time when this guy had been beating this woman and I saw it. And I stood here in the doorway where I couldn't be seen behind the screen and I said, "Stop,"
Hey, Big Mike,
just so they
you
could
come up,
hear
man.
me.
You're
And they stopped and
welcome.
looked around
Anybody
weird. I'm
wants to
all,
come up,
"Stop it. Do not come to
I
my
can hop
door.
off the space
That
here.
man across the street is abusive and violent. Do you think I want them to see you come to my house? What the fuck?" I literally did that. They
That's
turned
true.
around and went the other way.
So true too, because people look at that kind of thing on both from both ways. Like who is it that's you know that I can't trust with my like illegal activities or bad or my bad habits or whatever, and it's usually not looked at like they don't usually look back at themselves and say, well, I don't blame the person for not wanting to be in my vicinity. I don't know. It's just like we all got to look back at ourselves a little bit more. But that's a good point, Tyler. Like you got to be careful when you with neighbors and with people. It's just people they get upset, and once your emotions take over, like there's like logic means nothing.
Yeah, and it was a safety issue, so it's gotten worse in some ways. That guy he was just an asshole. He would do that intentionally. But then, we got that guy out of, he wasn't a cop here anymore. And then, hang on, the guy's here to pick up his mail. Now it's like they will not come out for a noise complaint
Hey,
unless we
Mikey,
sign a complaint, which
let
What's
me
means
get a
up?
good moment in
them
here to
coming to your
exit
door.
the.
And so the problem with that is now everybody has seen that it's you calling. It's still an issue. And then they said, well, we could meet you somewhere. But then I found out that
Letting the
if you sign that, your name
ladies are
and where
venting
you
up here.
live is available to the person that you signed the complaint about.
That's fine. That's fine.
Hey, Tala, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna have to go, but yeah, I appreciate the conversation. When I see it pop up, I'm gonna click in, but sometimes I'm busy. So, but yeah, it's been good. I hope you all have a good weekend for sure.
Hey, Tyler.
Awesome.
You too.
Thank you. And thank you
I
for
just can't hear you.
subscribing. I will see you
That's
later.
all right.
I felt kind of bad. I was like, I told her I was gonna live stream it, but then I realized halfway through, I was like, this is a private subscriber space of hers. Like, I probably like she didn't seem to mind, but at the same time, like that's supposed to be incentive for people to go and subscribe to her. So, oh well,
Exactly.
we'll get out of there. I just wanted to show some support, but I was actually about to go live when I clicked into her space, and I was like, well, let's just see what happens because testing stuff like that is nice because once in a while I want to actually do a show where maybe I'm gonna stream the space or whatever, and I actually want it to be like solid. Testing
Yeah.
it like this is a good thing because man, I found some glitches today, boy. I don't know if you saw all the notifications, but I went live like 4 times before I could get the damn thing to work.
No kidding.
Yeah, I figured it out, but
I've been
it's
running around.
me too. I ran with my dogs today. Had a good sweat on.
Well, it's raining, so I went. We had to go to Cersei, so the old lady had to get some rain vents for a truck before we take off to Florida. So I got some of them. I got a ball for a trailer ball for my truck.
Nice.
Picked up a new bong. Check this thing out.
Oh.
Watch this. You click a button.
it's hitting it for you.
Oh yeah.
I wonder. For the first question that came into my mind, can you hit it if it's dead? Can you hit it manually? Nice. That's what's up right there. Oh yeah, you just cleared it. Oh no, it was still lit. That's right.
No, it's still lit. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool though because you kind of get best of both worlds. You know, like
Um,
a like a gravity bong or something. Go ahead.
yeah. Well, we was at the glass shop always, and
Try something.
and found a couple of more pipes that we can throw in a waffle that we're gonna do later or whatever. And I seen this, and my wife seen it. Said, "Well, hell, let's check it out." We bought one, checked it to check it out. It's like, dude, I love it. So they're pretty
Where's the?
awesome.
Oh, I got to turn the chat back on. Okay, I had to make a new studio. But yeah, that is pretty awesome. How much is it?
That one he usually sells about $75.
Not bad. Yeah, I guess
No.
what's the regular price? That's what that's how I should put
Well,
it.
that was the regular price. Usually, he said usually I sell them for about
Yeah.
75. He sold it to me for 60 today.
Well,
But
I
also,
assumed that part. I was just like, yeah, what do normal people pay for it?
yeah. But I also, like I said, I'm all the time going in there. I said, dude, I got like 15 bongs, and I'm gonna say 9 or 10 of them is from this shop. And I said, every time we do giveaways in Fifth, if I buy something, I come to this shop. He's like, yeah, I know it, bro. So that's why he throws in shit.
Yeah,
So
building up that rapport is so important, man. I mean, you might find out one day that you don't like the shop or something, but if you find out that every time you deal with them, they do good business, have good products and stuff, then that's the
yeah,
kind of people you want to do business with. You want to like continue with. Um, what the
yeah.
hell?
So
Oh, okay, I see.
what up, Leslie, brother?
Denise smoking with us on the Facebook. Anybody else on Facebook? There's 4 people, but only just Denise chilling with us. That
I
is
do
cool.
not
She
know
said,
what it is, but every time you post a show on Facebook, it says this is not available at this moment. Check back later. That's why I'm never watching on Facebook.
"Yeah, yeah, it's pretty frustrating when it's like clearly either a glitch or something on purpose, and either way, it's frustrating because shit
Yeah,
like when I first started, or say before they monetized in general, everything worked fine. And then they started like gumming up the works with all these like I don't know. I don't get into
this,
it. It's
that,
just
and the other bull crap.
yeah, just like all these incentives. And I jump through their little weekly challenge hoops and stuff, but they still have my account on like a maybe like a oh you might be oh you better watch it like basically kind of thing like no you didn't do anything that we can really say but you better watch it kind of like that's what they
My
tell me
page,
like
my page is no longer being recommended because it's 18 and over.
right.
That's
Oh,
fine
I
with
saw
me.
that. I saw that. That should be that they should have done that a long time ago. Not to interrupt you, but
That's
like,
fine with
yeah,
me
put me in an adult category. Why is there
because I'm an adult.
yeah. Facebook was always supposed to be adult. Everything on Facebook is supposed to be 18 and over. But
Yeah,
they know that's not the case, so they what have to create this arbitrary category for
we
to
can't
keep out.
recommend you because there's kids on this site.
That's like saying, oh, like you upload a porn to Pornhub and they say, hey, this is going to be flagged. It's going to have to be 18 and over on this site.
Yeah,
What? like, like
yeah.
what? Like what? Or like an OnlyFans or something like what are you talking about? Facebook was always, and I think they opened it up to high school. So maybe there's a few years that actually make sense, like 16, 17, 18. But there should not be no 12, 13, year olds on Facebook, period. But yet
The
they
average
can't
chick
keep them
said,
out.
the average
What?
chick said, "You mind if she hops on?"
Yeah, come on up. I didn't know
Leslie, I
you.
hate to hear that about your dog, brother.
Oh yeah, I saw that, Leslie. My heart goes out to you, brother. I mean, my mom's
I know
dog
how it
just
is.
passed, and
People
yeah,
say it's just a dog. No, it's not just a dog. That's a friend. That's a companion. That's way more. That's some people's treatment. That's some people's therapy. That's some
hmm
people's Some
Whole
people's
life.
home, life,
Yeah.
yeah.
Their whole lives can be like, I know people that their whole life is wrapped up in their pet, and I'm like, and I try to warn those kind of people, like, hey, look, I mean, there are ways that can help, like having other pets that are still going to be around, that's one way. And I know a lot of people, sadly, that won't ever get a dog again because one passed away, and that's
Yeah.
pretty sad to me. I'm like, there's lot more love to be had back and forth between pets, and I think that we don't think about it as often as we maybe should while our pets are young, but we pay for all of that joy that they provide us when they pass away, and that's what's happening. Where our emotions are leaking back out of all that, love and joy that they gave us. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I mean, I don't think it's fun to go through, but it's like, hey, it's like a microcosm of like when your family, like people die, it's like,
You lose your
really,
family, and that's what it's just four-legged family.
yeah. And
You
there's
know,
all those times when you got pissed off at that dog because it did something, and it's like,
it pooped
but
in the
but
floor. Oh, you
but
little,
yeah, but none of it matters to you at that point. You're like,
it
well.
don't.
And hell, when my pup passed away, the one he passed away on live on game night, right next to me. I mean, there was nothing I could do for him. He was laying he was as comfortable as possible, and he passed away right next to me, and it was kind of like, it's a moment I'll never forget, and like, I don't think any of us have, like, if a pet passes away and you're not around to see it, that's one thing. But if you were there during that when it happened, like, yeah, you won't forget it.
Well, that's it's like this house, for example. My wife's grandparents, both of them have passed away in this house. The wife's grandmother passed away in the living room, and 2 months, a month and a half ago, my wife's grandpa passed away in his bedroom. But they're both in this house. They passed away in this house, and sometimes that's
Hey,
rough.
Dabby, what's up?
What
But
up?
Or
How's it
I'm sorry, Dabber. It's so small over here.
Oh yeah, Dabber
I want
chick.
to I want to call you Kayla, right?
Kelsey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
I
my
almost
sister's
I
name
almost
though.
had
That
it.
that
Almost
was
had it.
close.
I
I've
remember
gotten
the
called
K.
Kayla in my life.
Well, I remember where I met you and when and everything else, but yeah, I just I got a few details off
Yeah,
there.
I'm one of the
But
covers.
yeah, he said,
hey, Denise,
Bean said you're one of the, like, admin, or like you
Yeah,
go up on the screen with them and stuff.
yeah, one of the producers, I guess we
There you
call
go.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think I've seen you on, but I have popped in sometimes at night. I don't really check Facebook as much at nighttime, but they do those, like the token tunes and everything else. Are you going to be on tonight?
No, not tonight. I'm usually I don't know. I mean, I guess I could join basement ball tonight. I'm actually going to be around, but usually I'm at work. I work Monday through Friday usually.
Basement Brawl kind of reminds me of like Russian roulette a little bit.
It kind of. It's like once you're out kind of game, and then you
Like,
start the new
you
round.
yeah. So Mikey remembers this week, couple like last month. I think we had a Russian roulette game that we added in, and
yep.
our friend Bean Dongo's face was the wheel spinning around. Yeah,
That's
that was
awesome.
fun. It was like I just made a wheel with one spot that was a bullet and five other spots that were just click. And so you spin the wheel, and you get that chance. And then we ended up having to add more bullets because people weren't dying fast enough,
Yeah,
and just stuff like that. I gotta
it's
add.
it's like a mix between the two games that you're explaining
Yeah,
that we play.
Hey, Leslie, brother, I'm going to have to get with you, man, because I think the
Leslie, come on.
first week in July, I'm going to head toward Texas way, and I want to stop and visit with you.
Hell
Ooh.
yeah, dude. Andrew and Dawn are gonna head over there, and Leslie's gonna smoke a pig or something like that.
Hell yeah.
Um,
See, Leslie or Andrew and Don will be
Alex.
heading north of me up in Horseshoe Bend. They'll be north of me. Well, Leslie lives south of me, almost in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like a 2-hour trip one way down there to Leslie's. But I'm gonna go by,
That's not
swing by
bad.
and see Leslie. But I got to take my girls, my daughter and her kids, some Cave City watermelons from up there in Cave City. If anybody
Mm,
ever heard
Cave
of a Cave
City.
City watermelon down south, that's
That's
pretty good shit.
high marks for the watermelon. They don't do
Yeah.
seedless, I'm guessing, for their
Oh, they
kind
do
of crop.
seedless, they do yellow meat, and they do red meat, and they do
That sounds
all
fun.
of them.
I
You
like
have to
red
make a
I
meat, but
see.
watermelon bong.
oh.
Yeah, that'd be badass. I
Uh,
see you, Denise.
Bean did or Fire in the Hole. I don't know if you were around for any of those where they did a bong, like a bong making contest or something like
Yeah.
that, where they were you had to it had to be something that wasn't a bong, and I don't know if it had to be food. There was another, I think somebody else. I want to say Nubs from Odd Squad family did. He likes to make bongs out of different fruits. I don't remember if that was a rule with Bean or not. Like if it had to be a food or if it just had to be not a bong. Do you remember, Mikey? I don't remember the rule for that, but it was interesting. They were all trying to make.
I made a pipe out of a candy bar,
Oh,
It just had to be homemade.
uh,
oh
or
yeah,
like out of Starburst.
a pipe out
You
of
just had to.
Starburst.
You can
Yeah,
make a gravity bong, a steamroller. You can make it out of fruits, veggies, whatever you wanted to make it, as long as it was homemade. You could make it right there. It was
You
pretty
know,
cool.
what'd be badass is like a smoke. Like, I don't think you do a bong, but something to smoke out of made out of Legos.
neat. That would be cool.
Yeah, like that could
Yeah.
be done. I mean, I don't see why not. You'd have to have
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
you burn the plastic
I have
on the
so many
Lego.
Legos.
Yeah, you'd have to use like aluminum foil, but
or
they
or the
Or a
fitting
tube.
for a wrench.
yeah
Yeah.
something metal on the top, but to your point though, that smoke can get warm too. You probably would melt the whole thing together. It would just be fused nicely by the end. You're just like,
I made one out of an Evan Williams bottle. I made them out of whiskey bottles for a long time.
Hell yeah.
I could drill glass with my Dremel. I learned how to do
oh,
that.
dude, that's hard.
I learned how to do that in my methamphetamine period. Uh, I learned how to
Wow.
drill glass and blow glass a little bit because I'd be melting glass and blowing pipes and stuff, and I learned how to do it uh, back then, and I can still do it pretty good. I used to make them out of Crown Royal bottles. Like I said, hang on, I'll get this one.
Hope is known for the world's largest and sweet largest watermelons, huh? Watermelon Festival. That sounds good too. That sounds good too, man. I'd be down with that. Watermelon
There
Festival.
you go.
Oh yeah, dope. Oh yeah.
Wow.
You just put a
You
down stem
unscrew
right in
the
there.
lid,
Did you
put
use
you a little thin.
any like sandpaper around the hole there so you don't get cut? No. Hmm.
When I got done with my Dremel, I'd use a polishing stone.
Makes sense. Watermelon Festival. That sounds good too. Oh, we don't need to hear that. What I was gonna do, something I can't remember what it was. I can move you over here maybe, and then I have to make some more shorts for this month. I gotta do. Let's see,
I made my first short on here
11 more
yesterday.
on Rumble.
Yeah.
Nice. You jumped right in head first. You're gonna like it. There's a lot of good stuff to it. It's also pretty good place for creators to get monetized quickly.
It says it takes 5 followers to go live, so that's what I'm waiting for.
Oh well, you commented in here. Let me see. I don't think I followed you yet. So there's 3. Big
Hell
Mike
yeah.
will make 4.
And I think you can follow yourself.
Oh, I clicked follow and I refreshed, and it still only says 2. That's weird. Huh. Anyway, I'm sure we can get a couple more follows.
Oh, yeah.
Alice, Kim, Big Mike, Rose, ladies, if you could click this. There's a comment with a Dabber Chick right above mine. I don't know if you can see that up there, or could you comment one more time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that way people can see it. Yeah, we can get 5, no problem. That shouldn't be a problem at all. Andrew will be here in a few minutes. Oh, hey, Don. Yeah, I gotta pay everybody from last night. It was a good show. It was a good show. It was a little hectic with new people, but we had fun.
I'm glad I caught the end of it.
There were so many comments that I couldn't keep up for the most of the show. So you guys were like rocking it. But yeah, you did. You just if you just caught the end of it, you should check out some more of it because
Yeah.
the game part of it. Did you catch the game at all?
When you guys were talking about the stories.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
where we were actually trying to vote and figure out who it was, because
Yeah.
towards
Yeah.
the end I started just reading more of the stories and we just kind of go through them. But then in the begin, like for the first 2 hours, we are
I think I've got there at like the hour mark.
like poker face, like you're trying to bullshit the other people. And I did pretty fucking good last night, I'll say. I lost
Oh,
last
yeah.
week though, so it's not like I'm perfect. But I had a clean sweep, we call it, which is awesome because it's when it's your story and no one guesses it right, and you get all the points. So how that game works is that if it's your story, you get a point for every person that you fooled, and if you guess the right answer on the other side, you get 2 points. So it's a fun game. It's a fun game. There's no like prize or anything, which
That's fun.
I'm okay with that. I don't plan to really like create some kind of prize for it because then it just kind of muddies the waters. Like I like game night, and that's where I concentrate the let's give prizes away kind of feeling. But other than that, I try to stick away from it. Like the door prize is like a tiny little thing that I just kind of throw to people that I appreciate for hanging out, actually being here. So anyway, I'm rambling, but yeah, I got to make 11 more shorts. I'm sure I can get like 4 of them out of last night.
You should do a beans on
Uh,
head show. That'd be
the
fun.
what? What's that?
A beans on bean.
I'm gonna find that spot because we did. Oh, nice. We
It's
did
cool.
have
It's
that at
just
some
like
point.
wow.
Yeah.
But like you can't like. No.
That's so good. This is the best.
Hey, that'd be
string
okay. I
of
do like
flies.
flying kites in general anyway.
Oh, that's true. Like I know what you're saying. Bean versus beans. I didn't write down when we did that. I'm gonna have to watch the whole freaking thing again. Time now to figure it out. I wish Rumble needs to add I would rather them fix some glitches first, but if they could ever get to this, they need to add more options for like they give me 2 boxes and there's a lot of people on screen. I'd like to be able to do more with this editing program, but first world problems, I guess. First world problems. You can kind of cut the screen in half. There should be better ways to do this. Anyway, I'll do that later. It's kind of annoying to do while people are trying to have conversation because you just keep hearing clips over and over of the show that I was trying to look at. Yeah.
How my son watches YouTube.
Right. Oh my god, my son does the same thing. He just wants to like slow mo, fast forward, rewind it, keep moving the bar around everywhere.
Yep.
What up, Andrew? Sorry, I was quiet. I was going to follow Dabber Chick,
Hell yeah,
Nice.
thank you.
and I was trying to get Denise the link to get up here. I sent it to her through Facebook.
Oh, Denise is coming up.
Yeah, she's gonna try to come up, I believe.
Oh wow. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. She just wants to be in the Rumble chat. I'm guessing. That's probably all she's.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Yeah. I can. You probably want to send that to her DM though, because the stupid link won't work in the chat anymore. And 19 awesome Rumblers in the house. A few of you are definitely my silent Rumble watchers, and I appreciate you guys for sure. I love to see the commenters, and it really kind of helps me get to know you guys in reverse. But I do have a good core audience on Rumble of just like, we ain't saying shit, but we're watching. We're here. We here. Everyone you see on Rumble, okay, Alice, don't do that. But all people that we talk to, I guess, it's a good idea. So maybe it doesn't refresh right away because it still just says two.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Why come?
Yeah. Um. Anyway, it'll like refresh at some point and pick it up. You probably got
Yes,
more
I'm
than
following
five by now.
14.
Yeah, you probably got more than five by now.
My friend says I have more than 5.
Rumble chat for now. That's okay, Denise. Yeah, we got excited for a minute there. We're like, we got another friend that never come up before. But yeah, you're welcome to join us on the Rumble. Let's go, Jeremy. What's up, man? Some Culver's coming back in. That's awesome. Like I definitely want some of my friends to be checking out Hove TV and vice versa. I think I like to when I find chill shows that actually seem to engage with the audience a little bit. I'm cool with pushing my friends to that type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
I always stop into all these different live streams just to try to like just networking, just kind of showing some love. People that aren't anywhere even close to cannabis, just all these different foodies, and there's other random different streams going on. And I'm just kind of randomly out there talking to
Oh,
everybody.
no.
Some of them will be kind of open to talking to new people. Others kind of ignore you for a while because they just assume you're there to like cause them some harm, even though because they never seen you before. They're like, no, just
I think
saying
you're
hi.
there to troll.
Right. What are you going to promote? Like, what are you here to like? No. I don't need to
Yeah.
promote. I just need to be nice and be friendly, and people might come check me out. Like, that's all that matters. Andrew, thanks for coming up, Matt. Oh, last night, Andrew, that was a good show. Although it seemed like there was at least 3 of you that had like bad internet connections that were kind of like you've been on before where I didn't see that, but last night if you watch the show again, you were kind of grainy and stuff, and I wonder if that had something to do with the Rumble side of things because today I had to start up a whole new studio. They had fixed some things though, which looks like that's why I had to do it. That's good news. I like that. I wish there was some kind of message they'd send you, like, "Hey, we're updating the system. Be aware of like some possible glitches." Right? That would be nice.
Yeah, I feel like you always have to delete the studio and make a new one every time, or there's going to be a problem. Even with
I ju-
like StreamYard or OBS.
well, if you haven't used Rumble Studios, they actually had it that way where I had to do it, and then now that I use the same studio up until today for like the last 2 or 3 weeks. That link I've been sending you, Mikey, it's been the
Yeah.
same link. It's been the same link for
Oh yeah.
like the last 2 weeks at least, and which is nice. But no one's gonna like you can't. You could save it, I guess, but we chatted a bunch since then, and you have to like scroll up looking for it. So I just send it to people anyway. But now it's gonna
Can
be a different link.
can I give one of your channel members one of the ones that supply gifts a big shout out?
Sponsors, yeah.
Sponsor? Yeah. I tell you what, if you ain't got over to Riverview Road of Apiary and got you some honey,
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
oh, I got the spring honey, wildflower. As you see, I had to give half of it to my cousin, but that stuff is amazing. If you can get over and get you some honey, the one with the comb was sold out. I was so upset. But
Yeah, he's harder to get the comb for sure.
that is some damn good honey.
And it's such a good cause too because he not only is beekeeping important, but he does way more than that. He rescues bees if you find like a beehive somewhere that it
Oh.
shouldn't be. He also helps people maintain their beehives. Like you can pay him to like come out and just help. And then he also does a thing where he does like a bunch of like teaching and what do you call it, education on beekeeping and does like classes and stuff. Plus, he does a whole
Dude,
podcast called Beekeeping Buddies on like Spotify and stuff. And that's where they do like like a deep dive, like using all the terminology that I have no idea how to pronounce, and like they're going into the deep end on that on the podcast on beekeeping. That's super important. Like I love that you love the honey, and that's great because that makes it that much easier to push somebody who's doing some things that are important. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna tell you one other thing: the price of his honey.
Pretty
What was that? A
decent.
15? I got a $15 car
Gift card, yep. Gift
gift
code.
card.
Hmm.
I spent another $14 for 2.5 pounds of honey.
Yeah. Like
You
most
can't
people
buy
that
that.
last you. Go ahead.
You can't
Yeah.
buy that in the grocery store that cheap.
No.
That
I'm
fake
gonna.
stuff.
That's a good idea. I didn't actually know the price, so next time I go to the grocery store, I'm gonna look at the prices on the honey because I don't buy the honey from the grocery store anymore either. You can't trust it. I mean, some of it might be perfect, but I don't know those brands. I know Luke from Riverview Road Apiary, so
Yeah.
that's my
Well,
go-to.
Our local
this
honey is like $50 for like a small
Uh,
jar. So
yes,
this is
Don.
from Riverview Road Apiary, Alice.
Apiary.
Apiary, yeah. He's one of the sponsors of game night and everything. Oh,
It's once a month that we get that one, so you might not have gotten that one yet, Alice. But yeah, we get he's a once a month sponsor, and I
well,
appreciate
I
that.
mean, the price is right. You don't, I mean, it's well worth the money.
And
I
it's
absolutely in love with it.
and I'm really happy to hear you saying that, Mikey, because if we can how do we put this? If we can bring him a value, then I'm sure he would decide to put out more than just the one a month. You know what I mean?
Well,
Sponsor wise, and I think we could get more honey into the hands of more people because it's a medicinal and health benefits and all that, and
so much better for you.
it is. And I think that's like all of that works in tandem. Like, yeah, do I want more prizes for my people? Sure, but I definitely want them to have more quality honey. Like that's the big thing.
Well, I mean, just think what, I mean, as a grower, what can a grower do with this?
you can do a
They can
lot
Nice.
make
with
medicated
it.
lot. A
Mhm.
lot. Medicated honey can be used in cakes, coffee,
What I would do.
anything.
Alice says hashtag Let's Rumble over on YouTube.
Yeah, I seen that.
But thank you. Yeah, do that. Do that. You can do that on YouTube. Fuck YouTube. I like the people that might find me there, but I don't really like the app or the platform. They're going to be ramping up their censorship too. You know that much. With every time there's a election, midterms or president, all these apps like you start like stuff starts changing. You start seeing all this like these different restrictions happening more, and it just like it coincides. Hey Don, you made it. Don, next time you could always have Andrew since he is in the chat already. Send you the link. You know, just so you know. I mean, I don't mind doing it, but I might miss your chat. You know what I mean? And you can just go over to the other room and kick him. And tell him to give you the link.
Damn it, send me the link.
Yeah, throw something at him in the other room. You on
Denise, did
YouTube also?
that link work, Denise? I'm going to text her real quick.
I tell you what, I am pleasantly surprised with all the friends that popped in today. I normally go live when I'm just having a session. I haven't shared it once, but I went live yesterday morning. Not a single. I think two people found me the whole time I was live. It was like a half hour. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it was very strange. I think I had one like on it on Facebook, which is I don't want to be like um, what's the word? I don't want to be full of myself, but it's just unusual to see that. That's all. Like I'm not saying I should have like so much more, but just weird. It was like they pigeonholed me. But that was after they sent me the thing. Was like, oh, you could be in jeopardy of losing your monetization. It's like, shut up. Right? That's what I wanted to do to him, Mikey. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I like fuck you. I'm paying for the two different blue checks. I got a bunch of subscribers that pay you money to give me the subscription. So there's no way they're gonna. I mean, maybe my little bit of money that I bring to them is not enough for them to care. But I think they actually take into consideration accounts that do that. They might still fucking shadow ban you or small room you to oblivion, but they won't. They're not gonna just get rid of me because I'm bringing money in.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. Facebook. I have 4 friends on Facebook, and most of them are on Rumble. That's okay, dude. If Little Sprout was down here all the time, he'd be making that dog put to shame.
When
He's
I
up to
mix, I can't even
crazy.
go on Facebook. It just blocks me.
When you do what?
When I DJ.
Oh,
Yeah.
huh. Like you can't even like it doesn't have to hear anything first.
Yeah, you will be playing the music, and then we'll
Okay,
just stop the live at wherever the song starts. And
so
usually that's right at the beginning.
right. I assume that you're talking about like on your computer. You don't have like turntables there next to you that
Oh
you're
yeah,
just
no, I do.
see,
It's
that's kind of
a
what I was wondering.
it's a
Nice.
XDJ Pioneer or
Okay.
X3. Yeah, it's an all-in-one system.
That's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to mess around with that, like just like in the movie High School High, where the teacher takes his record of like a rhinestone cowboy, and he gives it to the DJ, yeah, and he just scratches the shit out of that thing,
Yep.
like a rhinestone, yeah, just
I actually
starts.
have a bunch of records I just bought too that I'm gonna turn into like paintings.
Happy
But
Friday,
yeah, they're
Denise.
all they're all old, like country and
We got other
80s
Denise.
records.
Got 2 Denises here.
Jesus records.
Denise Sandoval. You should come find us on Rumble. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
You're good.
But yeah, like a lot of old records that don't like aren't worth anything. Those would be the fun ones to just play around with. Just like garbage records. Like, but then you find some like gems that you don't want to scratch up.
Right. Our
Like,
homie has some turntables that you can put records on, and he has like vinyl that reads the like MP3 files, so you can like play it from your computer, any song, and onto the records. It's crazy.
nice.
It's great. It's so cool.
Kind of brings it to the modern world. Yeah. What's everybody smoking on out there? Hashtag Sprouts. Alice, you eating some Sprouts today?
Kush mints. What else?
Kush mints. Okay. I don't
I
even know
got
what I'm
some.
smoking.
On that new bong, dude. That new bong is like it rips your head off without you even knowing it.
Yeah, because you're I can tell you're hitting it more often than you normally would, and it just seems much easier.
It's so easy.
Sorry, Dabber, what are you smoking?
I got strawberry peaches and mellows.
Oh,
Some rosin.
oh, nice. Rosin is the way to go. I don't even like doing dabs unless I have rosin. I
I
have like 2 ounces of dabs sitting in front of me, and I hate them. I hate doing a dab every time, and I'll do a
Yeah.
dab once in a while, and it's just like I hate it.
I'm over in Washington, so I got pretty spoiled on the quality of stuff that we have. So I
Well, quality, yes, but the rosin is expensive. Everybody wants
it
to charge
is.
out the ass for it, which I don't agree with.
I mean, they are.
I don't agree with. If you look at it like this, so
So
they are
those are the
they're
cheap ones.
right, and like the producers are saying it's cheaper to make, to make a product. We'll just say a product because they are not comparable. They're not the same thing. To make a product using uh, either butane or CRC or some other kind of solvent, um, than it is to make rosin. Well, that's apples and oranges. I mean, yes, they both have THC in them, but one of them is detrimental to health, and the other one is like such a pure, just un, what's the word? Tampered with. There's another word, but you get my
It all
point. Like
starts with the
Altered.
plant. It's the way you grow
unaltered,
your
yeah, yeah.
plants. The way you grow, the way you feed your plant. How you take care of it. It's all about the plants.
I got some diamonds left. I'm gonna do some of those,
Hell
which
yeah.
those are decent, but they don't have the flavor that like rosin does. It's almost like no flavor at all. I don't. But again, I don't like rosin. I don't like diamonds that have sauce either. I'm not a fan of the like fake ass sauce and shit that.
It's all creamy.
Yeah, it looks perfect. Looks like perfect rosin, man. Mikey, I'd be doing dabs on that machine.
Dude, hey, we got a tab thing, don't we?
Maybe you got one that'll fit, like
We got that
banger.
one.
Banger.
Yeah, we got a banger. I go right in it.
I think I see Brenda on locals. What's up, Brenda?
I have a bunch of e-rigs. That's what I be using.
I got a bunch.
That one that local.
I got a bunch too, but man, they get annoying to clean. So I just haven't cleaned it. Like I have a bunch of Luca devices. I'm a Luca affiliate, or at least I was. I don't know if that expires or if they
not
just
a fan
get
of
rid of you.
Luca.
No, like there's some of
No.
them that are pretty nice. Like the dragon egg is a nice little piece. It's just that you gotta clean it out all the damn time. Now I like the one that you have. They also have one kind of that big, kind of like a Puffco or a Carta or whatever. The larger ones are probably easier to keep clean, but
These are the bombs.
like that one Mikey has is probably pretty simple. I bet it pops off the whole top glass piece. Cheers. Oh, I see. You got a bowl.
Card of Focus. Dr. Dabber Switch 2 with a special glass. I have a bunch. I have a Puffco over there, but I never use it. I don't like it.
Oh, Mike, you can work up to a blinker, they call it, like on the small pens, where you go until the thing shuts off. That would be
Bad
tough.
thing is that one won't shut off till you shut her off.
Oh, I see.
It with that nail, it wasn't that good. But if I had a different nail, which I do have, it'd be perfect. But yes, the top of this does come off.
Oh, heck yeah, dope.
This piece is plastic.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to use a lot of alcohol in there.
Well,
maybe. Never mind. I'm thinking of quartz. You don't want to. I personally don't put alcohol in anything that's quartz.
Yeah. This is plastic. It's got that rubber seal. It just sets on there. It's battery operated. When you turn this on, you light your bowl. You turn it on. It just vacuums it for you.
Dope.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I got
this one's great for nose dabs. It has this little shark right here.
Mikey, that thing is perfect for putting big old fucking chunks of ice cubes in there before you put it back on.
My wife's got a sonic ice machine for the house.
Dope.
And you just put straight sonic ice in there and a little bit of water. Perfect. That's how we did it.
Sonic ice? Like the tiny little cubes?
Yep.
Ah, almost like ice chips that the pregnant ladies love at the hospital.
Exactly.
You know? The ice chips, although those are different shape, but like small.
Well, they're about the same. They're just like
yeah. I guess you're right. They are. They are little chunks now. I don't know why they call them ice chips because they're not chip shaped. they're like croutons or ice croutons, but that's too many. That's too many.
Ice crunchies.
Yeah, crunchy ice.
Mm-hmm.
I ate it because I was eating regular ice and I broke my dentures doing that. So when she got that sonic ice, I'm like, shit, I can eat all the ice I want now.
Have to find us now, Denise. Did you find us on Rumble? I sent you I think Mikey sent you the link, or I'll send it to you. Oh.
I sent her the link. She was working on it.
She said, all set up. I have to find you now.
Oh, it sent her to the Rumble studio. The one I sent her to the studio again.
Oh, snap, Cat. My Rumble's being stupid. It doesn't have chat. That's weird. Cat, let me send you the link because we want to hear about it. She said she got laid off today.
What?
Got laid off today.
Cat, kitty cat?
Cat Reed.
Cat Reed?
I mean, I know a couple cats, but Cat Reed.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe it's for the better.
Yeah, maybe it is. But damn, she just moved to Texas too.
Yeah, and it probably feels terrible, but just remember, Cat. One door opens, another one door closes, another one opens. I mean, there's something You might have a big blessing on its way. Like you've been dealing with the house, you've been dealing with now your job. Like you got like something good's coming your way. Let's just hope. Let's just think that way. Because and it doesn't even have to be a guess either. Because there's a bunch of ways to say it, but basically there's the rubber band effect, or it's another way to say it is regression to the means, which is every person has a middle ground of their life where they have highs, they have lows, but they always end up back in that middle ground. I mean, until unless you get into an accident or something, but that's another kind of scenario. But my point is, like, as far as the ups and downs of your life, like you will always find an equilibrium, and maybe have a down again, but have an up at some point, and just
You don't go down so far,
yeah, yeah.
then it's up. But
Sky's
always,
the limit. Like I'm more worried about. Well, like okay, that sounds conceited, but like the worst thing is to be at the top and just be like, now what? You know what I mean?
what's
Top of
up, all
whatever.
kinds, man?
All kinds. What's up, bro? Come up, man. We missed you. We saw you in the chat last night. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. Come up and tell me what you want to talk about. I do want to kind of think of the topic ahead of time, because there's been many weeks where it was Thursday morning and I'm going, hey, what do y'all want to talk about today? So like if I can, and Thursday mornings like when the show Thursday nights the show. So I try to think of like maybe a week out would be nice. Kim said, why don't you ever bring Sprout on anymore? I'm like, I do all the time. It's just I don't sit here and hold him forever. You
Yeah,
know?
he's not a purse dog.
Right. He thinks he's a big feisty just ruffian, man. He also thinks he's a cat. He just
My dog's around here somewhere.
I
My
caught him
little,
climbing. Go ahead.
my little Chiweenie, she's got an alter ego. We call it Steve, and she's just like a cat. She is just like a cat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there he is.
Dude, he loves riding in my lap, driving or riding down the car, and most little dogs do. But the way he does it is he stands up on my arm, which is like a dick move. But then I hold him up, and he's like almost in the center of the steering wheel, and just looking forward, like he's just flying down the road. You can feel it.
Oh, it'd be an awesome tank bike, a tank rider dog.
I thought you said taint at first.
Yeah, right on the tank of a bike.
Yeah, but like I thought you meant like the chode, the taint.
Oh no.
Never mind.
Oh shit.
You'd be a
Unless I have a
taint
cat
licker.
somewhere.
You got a cat? I have a
Yep.
cat. He's in a box though on my fridge.
I've got 14 cats now. I'll sound like Troy.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, but you have like doors. Like you have like. Don't you have some? I don't know. I don't know what you have outside your house. You have a little bit of land with like.
Oh yeah, I got 6 acres, two
Yeah. Oh
shops.
damn.
You know, they
You got
get in
6
and out.
acres,
Yeah, I got 6 acres. Or my
bro.
wife has
Nope.
6 acres.
Hey, I
Just put
got
a
a tent,
llama.
bro. Like I'll go. Like just put me in the far back somewhere. You won't even notice I'm there, and like eventually I'll have a handmade cabin and stuff. Again, you won't even notice. It'll be just like a little piece of land on the back corner. You
Oh
know.
yeah, just a smidget. Just yeah, I know. I feel you.
No, but
But
seriously
I
though,
got
you
mulch.
got
I got mulch and everything back there. They when they was coming through trimming power lines, they'd mulch up the limbs. They come drop me about 10 loads of limb mulch. The state was or the county was digging the road ditches out, and they brought me about 15 loads of extra topsoil out there, dirt and mix. So shit.
come on, dude. Like seriously though, that's some land. Like you and you're not that far. Like it could be a place to build, a farm that if people came there to help, could like in a cooperative kind of manner, you could grow something that's of value and start
Yeah.
and like make a fortune, because there are certain crops that I think you have the climate for, things like blueberries, if I'm not mistaken. Blueberries are
Blueberries,
valuable.
strawberries.
Blueberries, I think, bring in more money than strawberries, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look it
Around
up.
here, strawberries is just about king of the crop around here. You ain't had
Hmm.
a White County strawberry, you ain't had a strawberry.
So then you would go after something that's not even around there, like I think you need drier climate. But you know how much saffron goes for? You know how much it takes a lot of space to grow saffron. But
You wanna know the truth? What's weird about that is my wife's grandparents, when they bought this land, what, 52 years ago, 54 years ago, they
About that.
actually truck patched this land and they had 26 acres,
wow,
but they truck patched it in potatoes, and they would grow.
So they paid for the place.
That's how they paid for this land, by growing and selling produce, the potatoes mainly. They'd grow 5,000 pounds of potatoes a year.
I love potatoes.
Then he'd grow a few strawberries. Well, when he got out of truck patching, on that back 20 acres, he fenced it off and had cattle.
nice.
Uh, then he had a couple of hogs and chickens. Always had chickens. Always had rabbits. Then he got up there in health, and he he had a brain bleed from feeding cattle. And I told him, I said, "Well, shit,
Wow.
Papa." He said, "Hell, if I wasn't giving this to y'all, I'd just get rid of all these cattle." I said, "Well, Grandpa," I said, "I tell you right now, you're living your life, and you don't know how long you got to live. Why don't you sell it? Sell that back 20 acres, leave us the 6. We'll be fine with it, and you enjoy the rest of your life." And that was 4 years ago. And he enjoyed his life for the last,
Till
what,
Hmm.
yeah,
February.
till February.
Hmm.
But I do regret he sold the 20 acres, but I'm tickled pink he got to enjoy that 20 acres.
Yeah.
And
And you
it
can
was
do a
just,
lot with 6 acres, though. Like that's
oh
probably
yeah.
what you were thinking at the time. And even if, like for instance, there are tons of ways that people are growing things like microgreens on a quarter acre and bringing in 10,000 a month,
Well,
depending on
see,
where you're at, of course, and all that kind of stuff. But go ahead.
my boss is the one that bought the 20 acres, the one I cut hay with
Oh,
for.
okay.
But now that's his land. I don't intrude on it.
What
But
does he What does he do with it?
well, right behind me on the 20 acres we sold him, he's raising 3 buffaloes. But
Just
now
chill.
he's also got like 150 other acres. He's got like 200 head of beef on.
Hey, Kara, what's up? One cat is enough for me. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. I'm out of it. I'm not in like show mode, keeping up on the chat the whole time. But it's a cool conversation. I wonder, like, that's not very. That's like a that's like a lot of land for 3 buffalo. I feel like. Um,
Well, I mean, buffalo's a bigger creature,
yeah.
but he's also wanting to breed his buffalo. He got one bull and two
I see.
cows,
I see.
and so he's going to breed them also. They got their own pond, spring fed pond. We feed them hay, or he feeds them hay and everything, and grain cubes and all that, range cubes. But like he's wanting to breed them. He's got a white female buffalo, a black female, and a black male.
Oh snap!
Yeah,
Brown chicken, brown cow.
his grandson
Uh,
got a longhorn over there on him.
oh
And
yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like, right there.
actually, he did have a couple of donkeys out there. But
Uh,
I figure 6 acres, that's enough. I could put 3 head of cows on, beef on, and
easy.
I could produce my own beef.
You
Uh,
ever thought about goats?
I like goats, but they're just so hard to keep in. I thought I turned this on.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well,
Once they find the way out, they don't. They
what ab-
stay.
What about a moat? Could you build a goat moat?
Uh,
A goat moat. I
not
bet there's a
really.
I bet there's a plant or something that they don't like, and you could make
Yeah,
a like a
chicken for ducks.
can make a barrier with that, or maybe like some kind of natural smelling thing, something. I wonder what there's. We got to find out what you can do with goats.
They
'Cause,
eat just about everything though.
right, I mean metal and stuff that wouldn't do the trick. So
Well, the thing is, they'll eat grass all the way down to the roots. They'll pull the roots out.
something went
There'll just
wrong.
be dirt left.
Yeah, that's kind of
Mhm.
like hogs too. Hogs will root the dirt.
Well, what
Then,
about the dirt?
well, it makes great dirt, but like
No, no,
it,
no.
it
I mean,
pulls up.
like, I'm sorry, but sorry. Jeez, sprout. What if you made a wall of dirt? Would the goats eat through it?
They would climb it.
No, not if it was like I don't
No,
know.
they would find a way to climb it.
They are pretty
I guarantee you,
climbing.
they
Yeah.
would find a way.
Let's see. What are some methods
You could put up
of
like a hog wire
keeping
fence, but like
goats
once they can
in
find a hole, they're out.
an enclosure? Let's see what Grok says. They
But
don't
yeah,
like
it's
sewage grass. They are a clean. I
goats
raised
is
them my
great.
whole life. Oh wow, all
Goats is
kinds
great.
come up, man.
They're actually a great barbecue. They're great smoked.
They would climb it. You said, yeah. Like
I'm t-
what I mean is like dirt. Like if you were to just like make a concrete wall, or what about concrete wall?
if
Probably
they
climb
can
that too.
find a grip to get with their hoof and
Jump.
get
Yeah.
yeah, they'll jump. They'll. My brother had a truck, 49 Chevrolet, and they would walk, and it was a step side. They would walk down the bed rail right next to the window on the door, then get on the hood and the cab and everything and jump all around. If they find a way to get out, the whole crew will find it.
Strong, well designed fencing and housing because goats are excellent escape artists. They climb, jump, push, squeeze through gaps, and even open some latches. The goat is
Mm-hmm.
a sturdy is a sturdy barrier. Am I reading that wrong? The goat is a sturdy barrier at least 4 to 5 feet tall. Or I'm sorry, that says goal, not goat. I was just got goat on my mind. Higher for jumpy breeds like boars, Nubians, or Alpines, with small openings to prevent heads or bodies from getting stuck, and no nearby climbable objects, trees, rocks, feeders.
You guarantee if they can fit their head through it, they're going to get their horns hung in it.
So they just say, just give it a sturdy barrier that's 4 to 5 feet tall.
Hey,
Give me
give it a
something
sturdy-
more than that, Grok. What?
give it a sturdier bear and a prayer. That's about all you can do.
Oh, wow. He's right. We had meat. You had meat goats. Nice. Pig financing and electric wire keeps them out. Pig fencing? Pig
Yeah,
fencing?
yeah. That
What's
big
pig
thick
fencing?
hog wire.
Yeah. That we're looking at, these pictures that I see there. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. I just scrolled down. I apologize, Super Grok. Woven wire fencing, sheep, goat, or no climb fencing. Often the best all around option.
Yeah, because they'll even climb metal fences.
Yeah,
I feel like the goat could climb a fence like that, but maybe not. Or jump like that doesn't seem very high for a
Like, boy.
goat. Here, let me pull this up.
they can jump a little bit now. I think they're related to deer.
Yeah, like look at that one. That the one on the right there seems like
Yeah, that one. No. That's just
You
like a
give
cut
that
and
goat
stick.
horns. You give that goat horns, and if it can shove its head through that fence, it'll get hung every time.
hung.
Yep. It'll wedge its
Get
horns up
stuck.
through one
Uh-huh.
hole. Yeah, it'll get stuck every time.
Won't die though.
Well, if it's hung on, if it was stuck
If it's
on,
an electric fence, it definitely they might get stuck in there.
it,
Yeah. What about electric fence? I mean, that's probably a less humane option.
well, I mean, it's like I said, if they don't an electric fence, you got to make sure that that thing is well weeded to around because if it gets grounded anywhere, they find it out. It's a pain in the butt.
Hmm. So this says cons requires stretching tools for proper tension, more labor to install the panels. Yeah, I can see that being difficult. So panels, those are panels there.
Yeah,
Cattle utility hog panels, super sturdy for
yeah.
pens and small enclosures. They can't climb that.
Oh, they
Electric
can, but
fencing.
like all kinds, if you have the electric running on the top, it's less likely to get grass in it. And once they get to the top, they hit that, they're going to jump right back in the fence because
That
this,
makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah, I wasn't seeing his chat. I guess you can't come up right now. I must be at work. I had a goat when I was 12. She was mean.
They are kind of mean.
She'd headbutt you. Oh yeah, I could see that. Wouldn't be
My
like the
baby,
place for.
my baby brother, when my oldest daughter was like, what, 3 or 4 years old, my baby brother, when his life, he'd put on a football helmet. And my dad had goats. And he'd go out there and butt heads with the billy goat because he had horns. And so he'd put the helmet on my daughter, and my billy goat knowed he didn't, he wouldn't knock her over. He'd just butt heads with her. Like my brother, there'd be like two rams hitting each other head on. But like when my daughter get out there, he just kind of butt around with her. But
Ouch, that
yeah,
would hurt.
That's what's wrong with our oldest.
well, listen, feller, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta
Okay,
go take me a shower. We're gonna have play some cards tonight with some family
nice.
and
Friday night.
yeah, and all that good stuff. So I appreciate you having me on. And everybody
Yeah,
out
dude.
there in the comments, appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for chilling.
All right, peace out,
Have a
y'all.
good day, Big Mike.
You too. You too,
Nice to meet
brother.
you.
Fire in the hole, brother.
I know.
So dab time. We got
Dab
4 minutes. Speaking of fire in the hole, we got 4 minutes until 4:20.
It's 12:16 here.
Well, it's only 2:16 here, but it's probably somewhere. Okay,
Okay.
it makes it where they don't want to go near it. Yeah, because I was reading more about it. It's like it says electric fencing. The cons are requires regular checking, and vegetation trimming. Less effective alone against determined climbers or predators. Better as a supplement. Goats can sometimes ignore weak or uncharged fences.
You could do like the double fence, be like the electric fences on the outside, and then there's like a smaller fence on the inside. And if they get over it, they're like,
I guess all kinds of saying up on the top. That makes sense. But you want that fence to be super strong, but then at the top have just a little zing to it. Just a little zing, you know? Okay, the chat. Where's the chat at? Got lost. Okay, here it is. And do that. There we go. 3:16. Okay, so you're closer. Is it going to be 4:20 for anybody in the chat? Because let's see, that's going to be probably not in America then, because the East Coast is an hour ahead of me. So it's 3:20 there. It's going to be in Canada, somewhere in Canada. Let's see. Let's find out where in the world is the time for 18 right now. Let's see how up to date the AI can be. Baker Island, Buenos Aires, Buenos Aires. We're hey,
Rio de
20.
Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro, Argentina. Don't cry for me, smoke a doobie. I'm in Argentina and it's 420.
French Guyana. I don't know how to say. I butcher names.
It's giving me a whole list. It's compiling a whole list here. My agent's
Mm,
working
Where's
on it.
mine? I don't know where
2
Halifax
minutes. Halifax. That's pretty famous. I just don't know where it is either. It's an island.
is. San Pablo.
Uruguay, Canada, and Halifax is Canada. Okay, Nova Scotia. St. John and Fredericton.
Falkland Islands.
Fredericton.
Falkland Islands. Falkland Islands. I don't know.
The fuck you islands. Other spots. Parts of Chile. French Guiana. Oh, Ghana. Oh, Guyana.
Glace Bay or Glacier Bay or Glace Bay.
Guyana. Cheers. I'm doing a preemptive dab before I hit this bong.
We got 13 seconds. Cheers.
Cheers. Happy 420.
Turn the door.
You know, Brazil. Sao Paulo. Rio de Janeiro. Brasilia. Belo. Horizonte. Carapiwa. I learned a little Portuguese. Portuguese. You fala Portuguese. I've forgotten a lot of it. I should keep going. I should learn Spanish instead. It was fun. Hey, Kyle, you came in just in time. Cheers.
I don't know any other languages except for English.
You don't know Igpay Adenlay?
I mean, I guess I do.
Igpay
I made up my own language. Like I have my own words for things because I forget the words for things all the time.
Oh, Kim, we're in the same time zone. I don't memorize where everybody's addresses are, but I'm sure I have your address somewhere, Kim. So I'm sure some people maybe get offended by that when I'm like, oh, what state are you in again? Because I honestly don't. I try not to memorize where everybody lives because I just want everyone to feel safe with shipping and with me having sensitive information because there's so many giveaways that are just all over the internet and you end up giving your address to these people that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of scary, It's like, so for me, I'm just like, what? Where are you at again? Because that's information I don't keep in the database.
Yep, same.
Some people I would like it will sink in over time. Like some people I've been sending things to for a long time, but some other people I've sent things for a long time and I still don't remember where they live, and it's because I'm not trying to. The other ones just happen to stick. Like, 3:20 there, yeah. Well, I got an hour before the bus, or an hour and a half before the bus gets here.
My kid has track
Nice.
meet tonight, so he's going to track.
Andrew, what's the breakfast for lunch? That sounds good. I'm a breakfast guy all the time. I just don't eat breakfast. I don't eat breakfast in the morning, but I will break my fast at like, I don't know, in about 3 hours. I'm drinking water. But yeah, call over here. Call over here. Oh, Callie, he said.
Callie? Yeah, I'm almost as west can be.
Westies, all these Westies. West Side. So how long have you been with in the Cove TV thing? I mean, is that
I think it's going on 2 years now.
2 years?
Yeah.
How do you feel it's gone since you started? You guys been?
I've been lacking. I've been lacking actually. So
Oh no!
and no, I've been working
Say
a
it isn't
lot.
so.
I know. And the Cove TV morning show is just too early for me to get up my ass up and go on a show.
Well, I get that from the West Coast. I really do. It's like 5 in the
Like
morning.
that's me. Like I'm still like
Yeah, 5 in the
sleeping. Like
morning. Tough. But
yeah,
I
no.
think
Mm-mm.
Beans and I are in the same time zone. In fact, I forgot where he lives already. He just was telling us last night.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we're in the same time zone because of the saying what time it is when he
Yeah, he
starts
runs
his
off
show.
East Coast time though.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So, okay, well that's still an hour difference. It's a lot different, and I know you're only 2 hours difference, but 2 hours like at that time of the morning is a big difference.
Yeah. And
So,
I drive my kid to school in the morning every morning, so I'm not awake yet. Nope.
yeah,
Mm-mm. Especially going to bed at like 11. No.
I tried an
Mm-mm.
earlier morning show. I had 10 a.m. my time, which would be 8 a.m. your time, which it wasn't. It was a little too early. So now I do my shows mostly at 1 o'clock, although now two of them are going to be in the evening. I was really trying to get all my shows on at the
Yeah.
same
I
time
was
across the board.
I was
But
doing a show at 10 a.m. my time, and it was I don't know it was interesting.
that would be 12 my time.
Yeah, everybody's like at lunch, at that
Yeah,
time. So
yeah,
it's
but that's
like
not bad. That's not a
they're getting
bad
their
time
kids,
to.
and they're on the East Coast time. They're getting their kids.
Yeah, did it
Yeah.
didn't work out?
It just I don't know. It was the topic kind of just got hard to research after a while. It was about terpenes in the different
Uh,
cannabis. So there's only so much research that scientists have done, and there's only so much content in that topic.
a lot of other people have done that. I've
Yep, yep.
seen a few others, and it's like that topic fizzles out pretty quick.
It does, it does.
Yeah.
But we would like watch the videos, and then we would talk about videos, what they were what they were talking about, and I would try to find strains that fit in those terpenes. So I would be smoking that terpene when they were when we were talking about it.
Now, that's pretty cool. Now,
Yeah.
I would think so. One thing I would ask someone that did that as yourself is I know people that are looking for a strain that and this is the problem. You can't just go and like so many different strains are always changing. There are always new ones.
Right, right.
And so when someone says, "What strain can I smoke to lower my anxiety?" Because a lot of times when I smoke, my heart's racing, and I can't, and I don't like that. What should I smoke? Well, obviously, indica, but other than that,
You could start with a hybrid because it's like the mids between that indica heavy and that sativa anxiety. So
hmm
if you try a hybrid like a super boof or an orange boof, something that's like exactly 50-50, I feel like you can gradually come down from that like anxiety and then switch to indica where you're just like can uh feel that like heaviness so you're not just like get put out by the indica because some of them can like smack you hard.
well, and I guess you would have to ask that person like, are you trying to be functional on
Right,
like,
right, right. Or
is this
do you
supposed to
want
be
to be put out, I guess.
yeah, like because if it is just a nighttime thing, is it's like hey, we're gonna go to bed in a little while.
Hmm.
Although I don't do that exactly at nighttime. I might smoke at night, but it's typically not. I don't go to bed right away. I'll watch something. I don't do a lot of
I'd
TV,
be
but
smoking
I'll watch
indicas all
something.
day long. I just smoke whatever really.
Yeah, I mean, I try to stay active so I don't feel tired
Hmm.
and go pass out, and I try not to take. I used to take naps during the day, especially if
I
I'm
do a lot of
depressed.
crafts.
If I'm depressed and I don't give a shit about life, then I'm going to go ahead and take naps. But lately it's been pretty good, and I do get out there, get the dogs out. I have two now. Now that I have Sprout is like fully, pretty much fully grown. He's We're ready to do more things, get him out to the dog park more often, and
Okay.
stuff like that. So I'm trying to stay active. I also want to go out and play some frisbee golf. You ever played? You ever do the frolf?
Yeah, we have a frisbee golf course in our town.
Yeah, there's a I play VR and there's a frisbee golf game in
it's hard to
VR.
get it's hard to get the frisbee to the thingy bob, whatever that thing is called, the goal.
You mean in
I,
VR?
no, in real life. I can't play
Well,
VR. I can't
yeah.
do that.
If you're trying to get like a hole in one, yeah. But like if you're just trying to get an
Yeah.
approach, you can get it. You can get it closer.
Yeah, but it's even I don't know. Ours has a lot of like obstacles and shit in the
Alice,
course. I think it's more of like an advanced course than a beginner course because they have them like all around. I don't know.
Leslie, thank you very much. Sent me a $5 gift, Cash App.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks, brother. I didn't like myself when I'm straight. I don't like myself when I'm straight, right, Leslie? Yeah, it's just weird. Mr. Beans lives in Minnesota. That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Dominic. I kind of was trying to think of it, even though I don't need to remember it. But he did say it last night, so I'd say stay away from lemon and pine. Yeah.
He's a
Thanks,
Florida
Kyle.
Gators fan though.
Yeah, Kyle says stay away from lemon and pine when you're trying to be less. That
Oh
sounds
yeah,
right. Sounds right.
the limonene and the pinene, yeah. And then myrcene is what's the a lot of indicas.
That was Elvis's favorite one. Did you know that?
I did not.
You didn't? He would always
No.
say, "Have mercy." You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, we know what his
Another
favorite.
Dabadooya or whatever Fred Flintstone said.
Yeah, Elvis. We know what Elvis's favorite. And like strain was anything with myrcene. Anything with myrcene. Um,
You could always look up the strain too. There's a lot of this information is, just available on Google.
I guess that's true.
That's where I found
Ask,
a lot of my
ask,
information.
ask
Then there's
AI.
there's a lot of YouTube videos
Here's
that
what
are
we're gonna
great.
do. Here's what we're gonna do. First, I'm gonna listen to this to make sure the audio is back up.
I think they're on my. I don't know if they're on my YouTube.
What's going on here?
I
I
think
can't
they're
hear
on
the
my
Facebook.
Facebook.
I can't hear my Facebook. Weird. I assume everyone else can because there's people in here, but this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over to Grok and give you guys the as close as I can version here. Hi, how are you today?
Hey, I'm doing great, thanks. How about you?
Oh, just peachy. I was wondering, could you help me out with something? I have a friend that wants to use cannabis, and he's wondering, do you know any strains that would be helpful in lowering anxiety and lowering heart rate? Not lowering heart rate, but not raising the heart rate too much.
Yeah, totally. For anxiety and keeping heart rate steady, your friend should look for indica dominant strains. They're chill and relaxing without the big heart pounding rush. A couple solid options: Granddaddy Purple or Northern Lights. Those are classics.
Those are strong.
Anything else on your mind?
Do you like humans?
Yeah, I do. Humans are fascinating, messy, and full of surprises. What's not to like?
Wow, when you describe us that way, we kind of sound a lot like you.
That's a fair point. I guess we're both just trying to figure things out, huh?
True. Well, hey, have a great day, and remember me when you take over one day.
Deal. I'll put in a good word for you when that day comes.
Terrifying.
Hey, listen, I got the. You just heard it. You heard it here first. I got the inside, track on. I can be like a. I
That
don't know.
needs to be turned into a dubstep song.
Just that exchange there.
Just that audio. Yep, right. All that right there. Dubstep.
Let's see, an hour and 25 minutes is the time here. Okay, let me write it down.
Right before the drop.
And brown boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and
Amazing.
chat with Grok. What did you all think? Let's see what the comments. What's up? Surkoff's a lot in the house.
Coffee.
I love Granddaddy Purple. It's strong. Jennifer says. What's up,
I
Jennifer?
can't see your comments, but hi,
Northern Lights is
Coffee.
very strong. Yes, Denise. Hey, Betty. Betty's birthday. Is that still today? Is that today, Betty? I might be getting my days mixed up. Ted Hanser, what's up? Hashtag Tedibles in the house. Kyle said I had a short day today. Thankfully, haven't had one of those in a long time. Well, that's good. Mercine is one of my favorites too. Oh yeah, you and the king. The king. Oh. You know who? You seem a bit younger than me, so I feel like maybe you don't know who Elvis is exactly.
I know who Elvis is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the
Thank you
king.
very much.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I was almost named Elvis. They say.
Oh shit.
Gorilla Glue 4 growing in my closet. Can only do one plant at a time. I love Gorilla Glue 4, Alice. I'd love to see how she turns out. Hey, Mama Rochi, how are you today? A white turtle. Gorilla Glue 4 is a good strain. Hell yeah, it is, Andrew. That's gonna be bad ass. Kyle on the YouTube, what's up, bro? I actually had like 6 YouTubers watching the show last night. I was pretty blown away by that. But well, starting to get seen on YouTube a little bit, which is like hasn't
Peanut butter
happened
and
in
banana
years.
sandwich. Fuck yeah.
You know what I did? I bought a loaf of banana bread, and not like the dessert banana bread, but it's like a loaf of sliced bread, but a banana bread, and it's not like the super. Like it's not like banana nut bread where it's like
On the
almost
cakey
like a
stuff.
dessert. Yeah, it's not like that. It's more like
Bread.
like bread you could make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich out of. So I made a apple butter on one piece and chocolate peanut butter on the other piece of the sandwich. So apple butter and chocolate peanut butter sandwich.
I don't know if I could eat those two together, but I could probably eat them separately.
It wasn't bad, but I think next time what I'm going to do, and this is definitely not good for you, is on the banana bread, chocolate peanut butter with mellow cream. Done. Gonna be.
I'm a weird kid. I don't eat peanut butter and jelly. I can't eat that together. I have to eat
peanut butter and honey.
peanut butter.
So good. Don't
only
even
if it's toasted.
Toasted. Oh
Yeah,
no.
only if it's
Okay,
toasted.
but look, you don't
With butter,
understand
honey,
what
and
happens with bread and honey. You got to understand. The honey soaks into the bread and therefore disperses the moisture, right? And then the honey that is still on the surface crystallizes into a crispy, crunchy like honey frosting or icing that is in between the peanut butter and the bread. And you cannot get that crisp crunch like texture any other way. Just saying. Who's with me on that? 27 people in here. You've got to be with me on that.
I don't know.
My grandson doesn't like peanut butter. My son doesn't eat as much as he used to. He used to eat more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, peanut butter honey. Got him into honey, but now it's like he's big on fruits and vegetables, which is great. But then like it's like pulling teeth to get him to eat some meat. He'll eat some chicken. It's like
Yeah, same. My kid switched too.
he's kind of slowly dropped all that. But some of it is psychological because there are so many, and if you think about just pure volume that these kids are being seen, and I don't, my son doesn't watch just general TV that much, but the volume of anthropomorphized animals that they see now has just exploded. So we don't eat we don't eat cows. We don't eat that. We don't eat those
Hmm.
because those are my friends on the movie that I like or
Yeah,
whatever.
right, right.
I'm like, no, I don't. We don't eat those. They talk to us and they're good.
Those are
They're
in
good buddies.
Minecraft.
Yeah, like that's not no. And so yeah, and that's not the only reason. Like he's not explaining it to me like that, but he has said that. He says that like, oh, we don't eat that, and like, yeah, we do. Like, it's got to eat some meat. And look, some people might think that's torture, but I personally don't agree with vegan lifestyle, and I can, it can be kind of proved with backed up with data on how many people can last for vegan for very long. Like they're a vast majority have to go back to eating like incorporating some kind of animal fat and meat, like eggs or
Hmm.
chicken. And some of them may be able to go for a lot longer. That's great. Like if you kind of well, look, they made it to 60 before they died of veganism. Great, but like that's a little.
Try more like ham and like beef sandwiches and stuff like that. My kid likes it cold or better than he likes it hot and like coming off the grill.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he hates grilled food.
Yeah.
He hates grilled food, and I don't know
Why does
why. I
it have
think
black stuff on it?
maybe I don't know if that's what it is for him. I think some of it has to do with the maybe the spices because I don't make it
Hmm.
super spicy, but I'm gonna put a little garlic salt in there. I'm gonna put a little
Yep,
salt and
yep,
pepper
yep.
on there, and I don't know. I don't know. He does. I think he does like. You know what? Now that you say that, though, I gotta reevaluate because I think that might be it. He doesn't want that char. He doesn't want that, and I don't make it like char. It gets the black like lines on it, but that
Why
doesn't.
is it still
That's just from the
bleeding?
or that. Well, there's that, but I definitely don't. I don't. He definitely he doesn't hasn't eaten a steak in a while, like for a few years.
My kid's like, ah, it's on my plate. I'm like,
That's not blood. You just have to like, and this is how kids might. And actually, this could be an idea for parents now, especially the kids that might be using AI already, which is God forbid. I don't know how you stop them from doing it. If you are a parent that's going to try to keep them away from electronics, okay, great. But AI is in everything, so
yep.
it would be hard to keep them away from AI without keeping them away from all electronics. So my point is, with AI, you could do something like I do here. Okay, let me pull up the results from Grok and tell you what it says, and it's like you get in basically and people have known for a while that you can kind of massage AI to get the answers that you want out of it. You know what I mean? Especially if it's like opinionated kind of thing, like like if you wanted to if you don't like what it says and it's opinionated, like you can kind of reason with it and most AIs and kind of get it to agree with you. You know what I mean? So my
Yeah.
point is with parenting like these days, especially on things that we know are true, like you can be like, well, look, let's ask the AI then if you don't
I'm
think
surprised
that's
that AI didn't tell you that cannabis raises your heart rate no matter what you smoke,
hmm,
because it will always elevate your blood pressure.
hmm, that's true. I mean, it depends on your diet though too, because you could be eating some natural foods that help that like
Yeah,
balance
yeah.
out. Which I think if I had high blood pressure, I'd be eating more grapefruit and things like that. But instead, a lot of people rely on
Oranges are
medication.
great too.
Yeah. Did you know there's more vitamin C in a jalapeno than an orange?
Hmm. I can't eat jalapenos.
or like hot like
Interesting.
peppers.
Huh.
Yeah, like
What about bell peppers?
I don't know. I'm sure there's some. Give me a scale of amount of vitamin. I'm not sure how to spell it. um, let's see. Let me change this wording. Scale of top 10 fruits and vegetables. Oh, I spelled that wrong. I could have worded it differently, but that's okay. 4 minutes left of my lunch. Oh, snap. Who was that? Oh, Alan. Marshmallow fluff. Yeah, it's called, what did I call it? Marshmallow or mellow cream or something like that. Yeah, same thing. Marshmallow fluff. Yeah. Yep, Ted, you got it.
It's so sticky.
That's the soundbite right there. It's so sticky.
I am not a fan. It makes a fat mess.
It kind of does, but you got to put that on the bread only. You can't put that on the peanut butter. Just small amounts at a time.
I have.
Number one.
My child would do so many bad things if he had that.
Number one is guava fruit. Number two is yellow bell peppers.
Yummy.
Huh.
Those are my
Number
favorite.
3, black currants. Black currants? It's a fruit.
Interesting.
Number 4, red bell peppers. Okay.
Yum,
Number
yum.
5, kiwi. Love me some kiwi. Number 6, broccoli.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Number 7, Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
It says raw, so I guess they lose the content when you cook them. Number 8, papaya fruit. Number 9, strawberries. And number 10, oranges. Wow, you guys. There are so many things that we eat that, like, so why do we want to make, why did oranges get the stamp of, look, we've got vitamin C? Like,
Because they're yummy.
Look, we're at least in the top 10. Give us some credit here. Okay,
Because we're orange.
Maybe they are cheaper to grow than some of the other things. Like there could be a reason that's a big source, because we have certain areas like Florida that grow a lot of oranges, and like we grow lots of strawberries in places too, but those might cost more. They might be cost effective. Let's see. Okay.
Have you ever had the strain Tropicana cookies?
A strain of Tropicana cookies?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I have.
It tastes like oranges.
Huh. Cockadoo plum?
It's great.
The cockadoo plum. The Asorella cherries. Asorella cherries. And rose hips. Rose hips. Blow everything else away, but you won't find them in typical stores. Okay, yeah. So they blow everything else away in vitamin C. Super exotic outliers, they say. Not in the top 10 above because they're rare. Why the ranking uses per 100 kilogram? It's the fairest way to compare density without serving size bias. Oh, I see.
They're probably hard to grow.
Well, like the cockadoo plum is 2,900 milligrams per 100 grams. The cherries are 100 or 1,670 milligrams per 100 grams, and the rose hips are 426 milligrams per 100 grams. Rose hips are the lowest of the exotic ones. While the ranking is uses per one. Oh, that's for that. Best practices: eat raw or lightly cooked. Pair with onion-rich foods. Vitamin C boosts absorption with onions. Okay. Smokers or people under stress may need more. Oh, we need more vitamin C.
A couple good ones, Chuck, are Tropicana cookies, Super Boof, Orange Boof, any of the Boof strains. They're all super orangey.
But don't boof the boof because that
No,
can be
smoke.
weird.
Just
That can be
smoke it.
weird. Just smoke it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boofing the boof could be hazardous
I don't know
too.
why they picked the name Boof.
Hey, Margaret, how are you? Right? Well, maybe it was like, maybe it smelled like
There's a couple other ones. There's
Teen Spirit or something. I don't
Point
know.
Break, I think, is also a Tropicana cookies. Like it's the parent strain is Tropicana cookies. So it tastes
Point
like
Break
orange
is
juice.
also a pretty decent movie. You
It
know,
is. It is. The logo at our weed store is like the waves from the movie.
Waves.
Yeah, the waves from the movie Point Break.
Oh yeah. You had Super Boof. Cheers, everybody. Oh,
It's one of my
Mama
favorites for
Roshi.
sure.
Alice, it's my daughter's getting married. Oh, nice. I'm missing some of the chat. Sorry, everybody. I'm pretty ripped. A little hazelnut spread with with hazelnut spread. That would be good. Fuck yeah. Congrats to the new daughter-in-law. Yes. Congrats. I didn't know. Been busy helping my kiddo with her wedding. Yes. If you're still here, Mama Rochi, definitely big congrats on
You
that.
can't see it.
Is that upside down?
No, it's just reflective, so it doesn't show. But I had some super roof. But
Margaret.
that's my reclaim jar, so I'm not gonna show that.
Margaret on the Rumble. Let's go. Yeah, don't show us the reclaim.
Ugh.
Show us the good stuff.
Yeah, they didn't
And
have any of it, so I bought some other shit that I usually don't smoke. But switching up strains isn't too bad, I guess, because then I want to have that other strain when I go back to it.
don't forget to smash that like button, everybody. We got 10 likes on the Rumble. 13 people in here. Don't forget. Don't forget. Boots and guts, boots and guts, boots and guts, and donkey. Boots and guts, and boots and guts,
Right.
and Shrek. There's a new one coming out. There's a new one coming out.
This movie.
What do you think it's going to be about? Some other pompous, bad guy? They're always some pompous, like, they're never all that. They're never all that dangerous. I need a real. I need a live action Shrek with like rated R. Superhero like Marvel style. Shrek. He's in the swamp. He's like, wish they'd just leave me alone. It's like,
He has like 50 million kids. Then nobody leaving him alone.
yeah, it'll be the future where like if some of his kids go rogue and become evil, and he's got to take them down. It's like a story of father and son.
Shrek the anime.
Yeah, like Japan needs to get a hold of this because Japan takes a lot of other like cartoons that are cartoons in America and they make animes of them. Have you seen any of these? Like there's a bunch of Batman ones. There's a bunch of obviously all the superheroes, Ninja Turtles, and they make a full-on anime style, I guess series. And there's been a bunch of them. Like there's one called Guyver. There was a show in the 80s back, back, back in
Before I was born.
way back. It was called Guyver, and there was this guy who found this alien like orb thing that sucked into his head, and then it basically was like uh, Venom, the Venom suit, except it wasn't liquidy and it wasn't like a symbiote that could talk to him. It was like a suit thing that he could like suit up, basically Power Ranger style, but it was all like made of like muscle and stuff. It wasn't like it was like exposed like muscle tissues and stuff around his body. Anyway, it was pretty cool. He had these like blades and stuff and had a whole suit, almost Power Ranger style. But then Japan came out with like a short series on it. I was like, oh wow, that's badass. It was like 30 years after it was made, and yeah, because it was such a like probably had an occult following. There's another one they remade recently was the Toxic Avenger. Have you seen that? Do you know anything about that?
I don't
The
think so.
Toxic Avenger? Oh my god, some of you out there know. Hey Sprouty boy, you gotta go outside. I'm gonna wrap up here in a minute, buddy. I was gonna play some VR actually, but I didn't realize so many people wanted to hang out today, so I just kinda I went with it. But I do want to go and get in some. I don't know. I'm playing this zombie game now called Arizona Sunshine, and I'm like a post-apocalypse, and every bullet counts. You're out of bullets, you're effed. You know, you're picking up like moldy pizza and eating that because you got nothing else, and you're raiding every car looking for extra ammo and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool game.
I can't play the VR. It
Sure you
hurts my
can.
it hurts my head.
How
Hurts
often?
my brain.
How many times have you tried it?
I've tried, like, I used to try the old ones, but then I've tried my kids. I've tried, I don't know, I've tried a bunch. It just I can't do it. It makes me so sick. Even like regular video games may do it to me now.
Hmm. Maybe just the screen, too much light in the eyes. Well, I've heard some people like that, and that's sad because I felt like that at first too, but then not that bad evidently. But like almost every game was like, holy
It's like getting seasickness, you know,
yeah. But then
like really bad.
I got used to it. I got really used to it, especially because I'm standing up and walking around and doing things like I would in real life.
Yeah.
And it starts to sync up a little bit. But there's some games that are just terrible.
Mine just doesn't go away after I get off too, so it like takes a
Oof.
long time for it to like
Yeah, that sounds
get back to
terrible.
normal.
Yeah, well, I start to get motion sick when I haven't had anything to eat, and so I'll be drinking a lot of water if I haven't eaten that morning, and I'm gonna play. I haven't played in a while actually, but anyway, I'm rambling. I'm gonna get going and take my dog out.
Sounds good.
We went on a nice run earlier, so I mean he should be napping. He probably took a good nap already. Come here, boy. Come here. Let's say bye to everybody. Why do you keep backing up? Come here. I understand as a small thing that you're scared when people want to just snatch you up. He doesn't want to just be snatched up all the time. It's got to be kind of his idea. This is Mr. Sprout, and I had him up
What kind
earlier.
of dog is he?
He's a mutt. He's got
Okay.
Pomeranian, Chihuahua, and wiener dog.
Okay.
He's a Chihuahuaranian. Yeah, you
I
are.
have a border collie.
So I was just gonna say he has a whole like he's got like a coin dedicated to him. It's called the Sprout Bucks. He's got everybody earns Sprout Bucks.
We lost our baby girl 4 months ago.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How old?
2. She was really sick.
A little Chihuahua.
She was a pug. Little black pug. Yeah. She had seizures and it was bad. So even with medication. And so she was suffering. So
Yeah, it's better. Definitely better to
yeah.
not be suffering.
Mhm.
See you later, Andrew. See you all later. Actually, I'll hit this one last time.
Oh yeah.
Kelsey is her name. Go follow her
Yes.
on the Rumble, guys. She's
Dabber chick on Rumble. Yeah.
Dabber chick on Rumble. You probably got it by now. Does it? Let me see. Let me refresh it.
I'm definitely gonna be. I'm gonna get an
6.
audio interface and try
You
to
got 6.
try to do some DJ lives and then probably some chillin' cannabis lives.
Well, you saw a little bit of people in the boxes, but if you want to come up on there, you can let us
Hell
know.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be more. Well, I guess I'll be more around Fridays because we'll be doing things on the weekend for DJ. But yeah,
What do you mean you'll be more around Fridays?
because I've been working like the whole week, but I'll have Fridays off. So
Ah,
yeah,
nice. Well,
always
we'll be
break.
doing game night on Fridays coming up too, so that's
Heck yeah.
fun. It's a game show that I make, and I let all of you run through my little maze, find all the prizes. All
Sounds like
right,
work.
guys. Well, yeah, but it's like it helps me. Helps me get
Fun
that
work.
creative itch, creative scratch.
Heck yeah.
This is it's just a fidget
Fidget. Dope.
thing, but it's got a whole bunch of cool fidgety things.
Heck
It's
yeah.
got the light switch, and it's got the joystick, so I can just be sitting here.
Dope.
If I maybe get strengthening, like getting stronger for when I play video games. That's the montage. And it just like has different angles, like different recorded. Get a little clips of just my hand in different and me's in different angles. Driving down the road, and eventually my thumb would just be huge. That would be at the end of the skit. Just have this huge thumb on one side.
Make a
Yeah,
styrofoam thumb.
yeah, or AI.
Yeah.
Let's have AI make it. Hey, have him. So give it like the backstory. So he's been strengthening his thumb for a while, and now we want you to make this thumb larger than normal, and just see where it goes from there. Definitely need more players, right, Alice? Yes, ma'am. And Alice now can play
Oh
probably
yeah.
more often on Fridays. So she couldn't play on Sundays as much with needing a sitter, but that's good news, and I'm excited for Friday nights. Sundays was kind of tough sometimes, so Friday nights I think it's going to be a load off my plate a little bit. Because Sundays, like no matter when I do it, Sundays 1 o'clock on Sunday was just kind of was okay, but then I have to hurry up and get my son fed and bathe and stuff in bed and ready for school the next day. So it just makes more sense. Friday's gonna rock. All right, let's go. Have a good one.
What's
Um,
up?
yeah, Dabber Chick. We'll see you later.
Bye.
And shut this off here. The tunes. All right, everybody. Let me
Oh.
find my thingy. Remember,
Oh.
we'll see you Monday then at 1 o'clock Central Time, unless I go live for no reason
I
later.
don't know how to leave.
You don't have to. Bye.
Okay. Peace out.